If you're familiar at all with the Vulcan Cyber user interface, you know how we display assets and vulnerabilities and the rest. We have an additional way to display vulnerabilities that can be really useful in practice. I'm Mike with Vulcan Cyber, and in this installment, we're going to talk about something we call vulnerability clusters. Let me show you what I mean. On the Vulnerabilities tab, we show specific vulnerabilities along with their severity rating and what assets are affected, along with a bunch of other relevant information. Clusters are a little different, where unique vulnerabilities are just that, unique and tracked as very specific CVE entries. Clusters cover a broader range and are more general. Let me show you what I mean. Here, we're looking at the details of a specific vulnerability, in this case, a Unix version issue, and we can drill down and see what assets are affected and what fixes are available. Here in the Clusters tab, we're looking at related vulnerabilities rather than specific ones. For example, Linux kernel vulnerabilities cover multiple CVEs but are conceptually related. Here, patching the kernel to the latest version will correct multiple CVEs and reduce the risk mass accordingly. When we look at one of these clusters, we can see multiple assets that are affected by this family of vulnerabilities. The default view here is to group it by assets, but we can also view by vulnerability. When we switch to this view, we can see the vulnerabilities that make up the cluster. The advantage is that we have a common fix. In this case, updating the kernel to the latest version will eliminate all of them. We can take actions based on entire clusters here, which can make operations much more rapid. Vulnerability clusters give you a different way of looking at the situation in your environment. Well, it is really useful to know which specific known vulnerabilities are affecting which specific assets. It's also useful to understand the bigger picture and how much you can gain out of a single patch or upgrade. That's the perspective you gain with vulnerability clusters. And another way, Vulcan Cyber's risk management platform helps organizations keep their environment secure. For now, though, check out other videos, and I'll catch you in the next installment.